Hello, my name's Rebecca Adamson. I'm the head of secondary school at Canterbury College. The final year of high school is a special moment, not only for students, but for their families as well. Navigating the complexities of certificate of education, tertiary admission opportunities, as well as the numerous post-schooling options on offer can seem really daunting. At Canterbury, we have staff with the expertise to guide students in understanding what they need to achieve their aspirations. In this video, Mr. Mitchell Staples will provide information about assessment this year, and Ms. Fiona Dixon will provide some information about our support for Year 12 students in the Wellbeing program.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Staples. I'm the Director of Academic Achievement here at the college and I'm responsible for the curriculum from secondary school. Our Year 12s are currently in the midst of their Unit 3 work. They will conclude Unit 3 at the end of this term, before starting on their Unit 4, which will conclude midway through Term 3. This will conclude the general content for our general subjects. Our applied and vet subjects will continue to work through until the external exam period at the start of Term 4. At the end of Term 3, our Year 12s are in the midst of general subjects. Will start to prepare themselves for the external examinations by going through a mock exam period. During this mock exam period, they will mimic the QCAA external exams as a chance for them to be prepared for what they are going to experience in Term 4. In Term 4, they're going to have some time where they're going to do some extra study through their class teachers and through a swap back week where they'll get extended tutorial times before embarking on their external examinations. All results in our general subjects are provisional until they are confirmed. This confirmation occurs at numerous times throughout the year by QCAA. Students are encouraged to utilise their MyQCE portal, where their portal will show all the results once they are confirmed. Some students throughout the year may need to access things such as extensions or special conditions through what's known as ARA. In these cases, students are encouraged to reach out and communicate early in the process, as there is a few things that need to be done to ensure that these conditions can be made available to students. Along the way, students are going to have multiple meetings throughout the year. Those meetings are going to be around QCE pathways and understanding that they are correctly prepared for achieving their QCE, and they're going to have some post-secondary schooling pathway conversations along the way. Students are encouraged to be organised through the process. A vital way of being organised is through a study plan. This encourages students to understand where their assessment sits, also to understand their work commitments, their extracurricular commitments and personal commitments, so that they're therefore entirely organised for their study. The other way to be organised is through for their file management, making sure that they are very clear in how they save files, organise files, to ensure that they are on top of everything when it comes to submission time. Ultimately, students are encouraged to reach out if they have any questions about any pathways, any processes in senior schooling, as we're more than willing to help along the way.
Hi, I'm Fiona Dixon, Director of Student Wellbeing at the secondary school. Wellbeing at Canterbury College is aimed at the holistic development of each individual student. We focus on home-college community partnerships to support the needs of our students. Our Year 12 students have at their fingertips a range of support structures offered to them at the college. For academic, they work with their teachers, head of house, and our Director of Academic Achievement. Post-school pathway questions are answered and connections are made possible with our Director of Student Futures. Social and emotional support is offered unconditionally by teachers, heads of house, and our on-site counsellors. The counsellors listen without judgment, work with our students with the sole aim to empower them on their journey, and also guide them should they need support from external agencies which service our students at school and beyond the college gates. Making connections is an important part of school life. We have a host of alumni who will work with our class of 2022 in helping them form an appreciation for sustaining these connections beyond the classroom and ways to reconnect with Canterbury after graduation. A weekly timetabled wellbeing lesson supports Year 12s during their final year and outside Canterbury College. They begin the year by developing an improved understanding about a study-work-life balance. The Career Explorer platform helps them identify strengths, interests, and career potential. We look at goal setting, giving students the opportunity to self-reflect and understand themselves as learners. Students look at how research around mindfulness and the science of sleep can assist with achieving best outcomes and alleviating potential burnout. We open their eyes to the realities of adulthood and moving out of home, including the costs, challenges, and support agencies available to them. Students are guided through their rights as an employee. How many hours can their employer legally expect them to work each week? Does their position description meet their skill ability? And any other obstacles students may be enduring at their place of work. Our Year 12s continued the discussions around the art of voting, what it means to be a voter, how to make an informed decision without being influenced by others, and what actually happens on voting day. We have partnered with the RACQ, Queensland's largest advocate for road safety, to empower students to make safer, informed choices both as drivers and passengers. The RACQ docudrama equips students with real-world strategies for combating the fatal 5 road safety issues. We take the safety of our student drivers, their passengers and pedestrians on campus very seriously. Students wishing to drive to school and park on campus grounds need to submit a completed driver's request form, signed by them and their parents. A passenger request form should be completed for each person, siblings included, who has parental permission to travel with a student driver. These forms can be found on the Secondary School MyCC page under Secondary School Forms. We encourage all Year 12 students to keep the conversation going with family members at home and at school with teachers and heads of house to ensure continuous sustainable support, managing emotional bumps as they appear, and optimizing the reality for achieving best outcomes. You've got this.
Year 12 is a year to celebrate. Students recently spent their last first day of school together with a barbecue lunch, this being only one of many lasts that they will share as a cohort. In the next few weeks, you'll be invited to the senior soiree, a tradition started last year to commemorate the final year of high school, to acknowledge the commitment of our parents, and for us to express our gratitude to the 2022 graduating class and families for their contribution to the rich history of Canterbury. Next term, a morning tea marks 100 days left of school for Year 12. I know 100 days sounds like a lifetime. It feels like just a few days when we sit together and watch the Guard of Honour at the graduation ceremony in November. There is of course the formal at Brisbane City Hall in September. Plans are no doubt well underway for this very special evening. Students reflect on their time at Canterbury at the Reflection Day in October, just before commencing their study week. Then there is the final week of school, where students attend their final chapel, breakfast with the alumni, Wet and Wild and valedictory. A very busy, wonderful and emotional week for all of us involved. My message to Year 12 is to take every opportunity this year to share special moments with your friends, sign up for sports and activities you haven't tried before, study smarter and savour every day. We wish you every success and joy as you embark on your final year at Canterbury. I know for some of you this is your first experience in Year 12, and even if it isn't, I'm sure you will have questions throughout the year. I encourage you to contact Secondary School Administration, where one of the team will be happy to help you.